If you got that Mafia Diamond badge, let me know now. Yes, there was a Mafia Diamond badge. If you watched the stream, I feel like you had like maybe 3 opportunities to get it. During this subathon, there are 2 badges available. The timer continues. I already know. I'm gonna be cussing a lot. I'm using this song right now to power up on it. Yes, it's that serious. I got the fan on me because I do get hot when I get mad. Why does the camera look a little low? There we go. It still looks a little low, but it's alright, I guess. The game did not want to download? Hello? The game didn't even want to download. Hello? There's no way. I was ready to start the game and everything. Guess I can delete that. See, goes tap, 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 tap. I'm gonna get water. So, do I even need water? I do need water, but I also got this aloe vera right here. I like it's pineapple. Y'all mess with pineapple aloe vera juice, bro. Oof, so good, so good, so hydrated. Electrolytes, give me my game, bro. It's sort of rare. Really? Yes. You look crisp apple. I've never had crisp apple. I always see this in dollar stores. Always. Let's extract this. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do my best. The game is still a 1 star in my opinion, but I'm doing my best. You know why. For me, Dell's about to get angry. Dell's about to get angry. Let's go. Options? Hello? Graphics? No. Display. Okay. Windowed? Apply? There we go. I can see it. Alright, lead the game exactly how it is. Can you believe I used to pray for times like this? I need arm space. If I don't look at the chat, I promise you I'm not ignoring you. I'm not. If y'all see something on another site, let me know. Like if y'all see somebody on YouTube, if y'all see somebody on Kick, hello. Yeah, I'm on all three. And I'm new game. Lights off. Blue. I'm not with this. Press any key to continue. We'll play this game from the beginning. Please disregard everything. Take the game. See how you like the game. As they were going away, a demon-possessed man who was mute was brought to him, and when the demons cast out the mute man spoke. The Harrow family disappeared shortly after acquiring an antique mirror from which antiques. Subsequent investigations found no evidence of foul play, no signs of forced entry, and no trace of the family. Despite extensive efforts, authorities were unable to determine what occurred within the residence. The mirror's true origin remains unknown. Records indicate it was recovered from the ruins in an abandoned cathedral before eventually finding its way into private circulation. Among those connected to the case was a occult researcher who was believed that the mirror functions as a conduit gateway between our world and something beyond it. According to his findings, such conduit could only be opened through the actions of a willing host. The disappearance was officially designated. You are Edward. Oh my God, Richard Edwards. What's your name, bro? This is where your investigation begins. See? Shame. I don't even want to play this game no more. Headphones on.
Authorities continue investigating the disappearance of the Harrow family. The residence remains single antique store owner. Anyone with more information is urged to contact the authorities immediately.
1. Old family photos. Relatives of the Harrow family? An album container which appears that it doesn't have any information as to why there are so many damn clocks around this game. Look at this. 1, 2, like you got 2 clocks by each other. Look, 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 look. That says 3 o'clock. That doesn't even say 3 o'clock. That says 300. And then it'd be crazy if I get a question. One of these clocks is incorrect.
This is Daniel Mercer, owner of Mercer Antiques. An old vintage mirror arrived yesterday as part of an estate collection from an abandoned cathedral. Within days, I heard customers visiting the shop begin mentioning the same thing. A pair of glowing eyes and reflections staring back at them. I laughed it off. Old mirrors have a way of letting people scare themselves.
Goodness gracious. Four. Why you stop? 6. 7.
frightened by your stories of customers' experiences with it. He wanted to know where it came from, and whether I had experienced anything
8.
unusual with it as well. I should have been honest. Instead, I told him it was probably nothing, because, truthfully, I wanted the thing out of my shop.
Why is that drawer slightly open? That's the
Now,
safest
quarters
room in the
come.
whole place, I swear.
Mr. Mercer contacted me regarding an antique mirror associated with a number of unusual reports. Most cases like this end up in disappointment, though, but the consistency
Okay.
and urgency of this case immediately caught my attention. Could the Harrow family simply have went on a vacation? Or was something much more sinister going on beneath the surface? My determination has brought me to this place, and I will uncover this mystery.
I'm not even counting the crosses.
This is Father Benedict. When I visited the Harrow residence, no signs of them were left. Only the atmosphere of the house itself. The coldness, the feeling of something unholy hiding in the darkness. I was unable to find the antique mirror sold by Daniel Mercer, as if it had vanished within the walls. Before I left, I hung up multiple crucifixes around the home and cleansed it with holy water. I had to get out of there. It was simply too much for me.
Chill.
I've spent the evening inside the Harrow family's residence. The atmosphere is menacing. I can feel the presence of something lurking within the walls. Shadows in the corner of my eye appear. Knocking sounds all throughout the home plague me. As I examined all the rooms, I was unable to locate the antique mirror itself, which allegedly started this whole haunting. A voice led me to the dining room. Something was trying to speak to me through the walls. I took some pictures from it. Shortly, I was impressed. The day after the Harrow family took me home, I felt bad about it. I knew something was attached to this mirror. Occultist Victor Hale told me it was a conduit. I tried to contact the Catholic priest after the disappearance, bless all. Authorities were also involved, and a case report was filed for their disappearance. Nobody knew where they had vanished.
Chill. 9.
after the first few days of owning it, even smashing it to pieces and burning it. But each time it would appear in the basement in its original condition, as if the object itself was indestructible.
More distant relatives of the Harrow family?
A few nights ago, I stayed up late to finish inventory. Around closing time, I heard knocking and scratching noises from somewhere inside the shop. It sounded like it was coming from behind the mirror itself. I inspected the entire building and found nothing. Next morning, I convinced myself it was the old pipes or something.
Wee. Wee. Now, how are you supposed to know the number? It's a big hand. That is a big hand. Oh. On now one of these clocks got the right time. We're on number what, 8? This is where I left off at.
Edward Harrow had an obsession with reading literature. He would spend hours locked away in his office and constantly research new material.
My bad. Oh. What is that? Okay. I don't know what that is. I didn't mean to cut the recording short. Are the eyes following me? Okay, good. My bad. Let's let it play out.
I believe the mirror is only a part of the problem. Something in this house has been influencing Edward quite some time. Whether he understood its intentions, I cannot say. But the activity became significantly stronger after he began spending time in the basement. And not long after, the whole family disappeared.
What was the Harrow family involved in? Cult stuff. What's this? Gregory Miles? Make sure I cover everything. What? I don't know how I did that, but I did good.
The mirror is not behaving like an ordinary haunted object. A spirit, whether malevolent or not, is not simply trying to communicate. No.
Jump scare.
I'm afraid this is much more dire. Through research in my own studies, text describes something far older. A boundary, a threshold between worlds, and a shadow being that can only fully lead. A host fulfills its request. If Edward has completed what he started, we may already be too late to alter the consequences of his actions.
Oh. Okay, water. So you're just gonna get in the corner? Yep. Oh. Spider webs are not scary, but man, did you have to? Bro, if they drop an electrical current in this water, I'm cooked. Put it back. Why do you want me to see a dart? Bro, get off.
I believe the
I can
demonic
feel them on me,
entity we're
right?
dealing with is described in an ancient medieval grimoire, the demon Velmoron. A
I
shadow
mean,
that abides by certain rules. It can only exit the mirror during the night. In the day hours, it is trapped fully within the confines of the mirror.
they're still on me.
Observed the reflections. It feeds on the intention. It will persuade and invade the mind of its victim to recite chants that can release it fully into our realm. The process is gradual. The first stages are possession, oppression, and ultimately full possession. As the host and their family will be trapped in another realm,
What was Edward up to?
the demon will be able to slowly cross over fully into our world.
Well, at least we're done with all the clocks, right? Okay. That's. Oh, I need to put something in there. Chill, calm down. So the water was rising the whole time? Missed it. Why did you break that? That was expensive. That was expensive. Why would you do that? Where am I going? Where to? You want me to go that way? Okay. That's where I'm gonna leave. No? No. I have to leave the house. That kind of scared me. Are those lights? Okay, yeah, they lights. I like how I came through and it's just like, it looked like eyeballs. Definitely an artistic touch. I love it. Let's see. See? Good placement. Yeah, this is nice. I like that. Where I gotta go? I'm hearing the bathroom. Why? Bum 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 bum. What you dropping? You dropping it like it was hot? Where we going? Was it was a book, was it? Or what was it? What was it? What was it? Don't hit. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. I like the lighting. Excuse the fuck out of. How long has that been here? Claustrophobia? Sure. Oh man, that can someone's ramen noodle packets. What y'all finna do here?
I've left everything I could recover from Edward's personal notes recovered from his office. The mirror was originally in the basement. After
This don't look like a
Edward
basement.
moved it to this secret room, the ritual can still be reversed, but only if completed exactly as written. The portal can be closed if the white candles are lit in the right order according to the sigil. To whoever might hear this, whatever happens in the mirror while you perform it, do not listen to what it says. May God help us all.
So how am I supposed to light them? Oh, you mean light it like that? Like a tire? How the... Bro. Wait, look at the mirror. Bro, what? You said look at the mirror. Never mind, I thought it was a clue. I thought it was a clue too, because wait a minute. They're all lit. I don't even know the way I lit them, but they're all lit. They're all lit, yeah. Drop it like it's hot, put some ramen noodles. Drop it like it's hot with some ramen noodles. I don't think they like that. I gotta go in circles. I gotta throw it in a circle for you. Yeah. No? So I lit them, right? All candles are lit. I think this is my time. Goodbye now. I like how there's only 2 candles in here though. What does that mean? Okay, so I lit them. I'm going to go get a bibble. I want to do that again. Huh? Huh? Cut it out. Hmm. 2 on top. Gotcha. Stay right there. Whatever I do, don't do what the mirror says. Got it. What do you want to do? Uh, do I just stand here? It looks like somebody's rubbing. No, that's particles. Mirror, mirror on the wall. How many Pokemon do I need to call? It's always me having like game problems. Oh. That's all I had to do? It was already lit. Mirror, mirror, what are we talking about? Oh. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. What we doing? I'm doing it with you. Ugh. Yeah. 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 Drop it low, girl. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. That look like it's like not my favorite Kool-Aid. That's it. Okay. We got a symbol. All right. Are you done drawing? Oh. I want to look one last time for the plot. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Whatever you want. All these stupid clocks in your game. This game had nothing to do with the 8 clocks that you decided to place here. In the weeks following Richard Edwards' investigation, no further reports of a paranormal activity were ever recorded at the Harrow residence. The oppressive entity that had once consumed the home was finally gone. Despite extensive searches, Edward and that person were never found. Whether they perished, escaped, or became victims of forces beyond understanding remains unknown. The disappearance was never solved. Victor Hale concluded that the rituals had severed the mirror's connection to the entity through the admitted its true origin may never be known. Father Benedict quietly returned to his parish, believing some evils are not meant to be understood, only contained. At Mercer's Antique, Daniel Mercer continued operating his shop, but from the day forward he refused to buy, sell, and display another mirror. The case was finally closed.